It's pretty dramatic, right? Light, dark. Hey, what if I told you that the Earth can kind of be seen in this sort of manner, in a kind of special day that falls this month? Yes, in March. In fact, we can learn some really cool, interesting things about geometry, angles, and about the seasons when we explore that really cool day. Daylight and nighttime. That is what this video is about, an equinox. We'll come to that, but what is daylight? Well, it's how the sun and the earth. Now you see, the portion of the earth that's lit by the sun, this side experiences daytime. And in other side, of course, the dark one is nighttime. Now, as the earth rotates, you can see that different points on the earth will go through daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. That's kind of half and half, right? Half of the earth experiencing daytime, half of the earth experiencing nighttime. That means day and night should be kind of equally distributed. But here's the catch. The earth does not rotate this way with respect to the sun. The earth's axis of rotation is actually tilted by about 23.5 degrees with the vertical. As far as the sun and the earth plane is concerned, there is a tilt. Now check out what happens. In the way we've shown it out here, the axis seems to be tilted towards the sun, right? In the northern hemisphere, that's the region above the equator. Now you'll notice here that as the earth now rotates in this axis, the northern hemisphere seems to have more of itself in the daylight region and a lot less in the dark region. More day, less night. Longer days, shorter nights. And if we slice it, look at these two. You can actually see that the daytime that the northern hemisphere has is going to be much longer than the daytime that the southern hemisphere has. This, by the way, in this configuration, is summertime in the northern hemisphere, sometime in June or so. Now, if the earth were to revolve, bang, to the other side, you see the axis is still tilted, but the northern hemisphere, the axis is tilted away from the sun this time. Now you can see that the southern hemisphere seems to be more in the lit region, or the northern hemisphere has longer nights than days. And slice, the daytime in the northern hemisphere is so much smaller than the daytime in the southern hemisphere. You must have guessed this. This is winter in the northern hemisphere, summer in the southern hemisphere. Now let's get the earth back. Oh, stop. Right there. Look at this position. You can see the whole thing dark and the axis is still tilted. But check this out, this perspective. Oh, right there. You see, the axis was still tilted, but not towards the sun and not away from the sun. It's kind of like perpendicular to the sun-earth plane, right? Now check this cool thing out. The northern hemisphere lit region and the dark region. Same size. Southern hemisphere, same sizes. And slice along that particular axis, and you see that the northern and the southern hemisphere both seem to have equals, half and half. Equal equinox. Now this configuration right there, that happens to be called the March equinox or the vernal equinox. Now, you see what that is? From winter in the northern hemisphere to summer in the northern hemisphere, that is the spring equinox. Now, all the other way as the earth revolves, and somewhere here, that was March, this was June, winter somewhere December, somewhere in September. Now you can see the whole side lit, but if you can imagine this is another equinox. This is the autumnal equinox, right? Isn't that so cool? Northern hemisphere from summer to winter, autumn in the northern hemisphere. Now, okay, kind of makes logical sense as the earth is revolving. June-ish, September, where's September? June-ish, September-ish, December-ish, March-ish. Now, why am I saying ish? This is supposed to map onto a calendar very easily, right? Very straight. But I must tell you that it does not fall on the same day every year. It can kind of vary between the 20th of March to the 23rd of March, the March or the spring equinox. Can you tell me why this 4-day difference is there? I'll see you soon.